Wow, in this webisode, we're going to be discussing some price predictions for Chainlink by the end of this year. And after a sharp rejection at $12,000 per Bitcoin, Bitcoin has actually found support at the top of this symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour chart. It's likely we will get a retest of 12K, you guys, and if this is shattered, the price target is huge. As we discussed in our video a week ago, we got exactly what we were looking for with this weekly close, you guys, as I'm sure you've already heard, the most bullish close that we've had in the last 2.5 years on this weekly chart. Talk about bullish. We'll be talking about this top 15 by market cap altcoin here that you definitely want to check out because it looks as though it's about to follow in Chainlink's step. And momentum continues to be building on this weekly chart. And guys, finally, we will be talking about why Chainlink has so much value and why the price is actually expected to continue to pump past $100 to even $300 in this cycle. Wow, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to an extremely exciting Monday webisode. We have a lot to delve into today with a few different altcoins, but then Bitcoin specifically, because a big video that we were talking about all last week regarding Bitcoin's weekly close, we got exactly what we wanted. Guys, the most bullish scenarios have been printed on these macro charts for Bitcoin now, finally. And even though there is still that potential we could fill that gap right under 10K or even pull back to confirm this gigantic 3-year symmetrical triangle breakout below 10K, even though that's still a possibility. Ultimately, guys, there's not a doubt in my mind that over the next few months, this trajectory is absolutely parabolic for Bitcoin and altcoins across the board. You guys have seen altcoins absolutely explode. And with that being said, we actually covered 2 micro alt caps in today's update on August 10th, so make sure to check that out as well. These 2 coins specifically discussed are not available on most exchanges, so I did have to use Uniswap to actually obtain these coins. And guys, keep in mind, I have less than 1% of my portfolio in these 2 coins that I just got today. They're a little more risky, but again, I'm not risking too much of my portfolio anyway. So guys, huge, if you're interested in joining T4, make sure to use the code millions at checkout where you can get 15% off. And as well, you guys, we will be picking the Twitter winner for the $100 link, and we will be giving away a ledger at the end of this webisode as well. So guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified when we post, and let's jump into it. Guys, huge. So let's actually start off with this Chainlink price prediction and then jump into some Bitcoin TA here. So this is published by John P. Chainlink hitting $32 this year is possible. So let's look at a few things here. So Timothy Peterson of Cane Island Alternative Investors has this to say here. Did some quick analysis of Chainlink's network growth rate and historical deviations in price. Link at 32 by the end of the year is possible, but at that price it would not be sustainable, and investors of that would risk losing 50% of their investment or more. So firstly, and in early July, his modeling of Link's price using Metcalfe's law has estimated a value of $8 by August. However, we've already surpassed $13 and even $14 per Chainlink. So we've already surpassed that prediction. And as well, we've surpassed the second one as well with Bitcoin passing 10K before mid-August. We actually passed 12K for a very short amount of time. We're right around 12K by the beginning of August. So we overshot that by an additional $2,000 as well. And currently Chainlink has actually passed BSV and as well as very close to flipping BCH as well. And all of this goes to show that price predictions can just get easily overshot, guys. We could have prices that pump much higher than even some of those bullish price predictions for a lot of these altcoins. And guys, with that, Bitcoin once again got rejected off 12K as it did back on August 2nd as well. However, this time the drop was not nearly as big. On August 2nd, we were pushed all the way down to 10.5. This time we were only pushed down to 11.5. And in fact, we found support at the very top of this symmetrical triangle, which completely keeps this bullish pattern intact. And as well, we perfectly filled a small gap that we had opened up over the weekend here on the CME chart as well. And it is worth mentioning that we still do have that gap many people have mentioned before down here, slightly below 10K. There's no guarantee whatsoever that it has to be filled. However, it's very important to just keep in the back of your mind that there is a gap around that area. And guys, more importantly, this 4-hour pattern is actually still looking extremely bullish. So most likely the next scenario is that we could come back up here and retest and try and break 12K, which if we do, I think it's very likely that we could actually shoot up past $13,000. Guys, the momentum in this market is building insanely fast. And so far, this pullback as of the last few hours is a very bullish confirmation. As we often see with symmetrical triangles, you break out, and if you fail, you come back to retest the top. And then if we can bounce from here, guys, it's very strong, usually to the upside. And if we switch then to the daily chart, you see we're still trading within this ascending channel. And you can see 2 times we touched on 12K here back on August 2nd. And then again, just today, about a little over a week later on August 10th, you can see the first time massive rejection down to 10.5. Second time, just a few hours ago, rejection down to 11.5. And this is really the chart to watch here. This is the weekly. You guys can see this weekly candle close that we have now is the highest that it's been ever since the very first month of 2018, the very end of our last bull market. And guys, on this weekly chart, the momentum does continue on a swing to the upside. You see, we are getting that break in volume. As you can see here, we were just descending for months and months and months, and now you see this massive volume come in. We want to see this continue to rally above this on this weekly chart. But most importantly, if we do end up finding ourselves coming back to this 12K area, we want to break it this time. A rejection off of here again probably would not bode well for the short term, and we could end up seeing ourselves push down below this triangle if that did happen. So basically, the next time we push up to this over the next few hours or days, definitely before the end of the week as it's just started, we want to actually break 12K. And again, if we break 12K, there's a very good shot that will go much past that all the way to 13K. And as you can see on this chart, once we break 13, there's really not much overhead resistance or any previous price action besides a few weekly candles. Breaking out of this golden pocket was our biggest test, and we've got that, but we're approaching the 786, which is basically exactly right around 13,000 US dollars. And wow, is Tezos XTZ, is it actually following in Chainlink's footsteps, guys? So this is a pattern that we've seen printed on a lot of these altcoins in the entire space. Many of them actually breaking out of a similar pattern, and currently XTZ is right on the verge of breaking some highs that we had back in February of 2020. So 6 months ago, we're approaching that, and I think if we break the $4 mark, it's very likely we could see a massive price swing to the upside. As you guys know, I am invested in Tezos, and in the past, Tezos has actually followed Chainlink's price pretty heavily. It's been kind of lagging the past few weeks. However, I do see an opportunity, and I do think that we're going to see something similar in terms of a pattern break that we saw with Chainlink here for Tezos. But guys, why is Chainlink pumping? So this article by Billy Bambro here on Forbes, another crypto is up 500% in the last year, and it is still soaring. Okay, so Chainlink is on track to function as the decentralized Web3's de facto security layer for any and all transactions of meaningful value. We believe the value of Link will track the value of the smart contract platform it is securing, meaning the long-term market cap of Link will eventually be larger than Ethereum's current market cap today. So Ethereum's current market cap is a little under 50 billion US dollars, and based on what they're saying in the article, if that would happen with Chainlink's price with a current market cap of less than 5 billion, if it would reach roughly that 50 billion US dollar market cap, that would put Chainlink roughly a little under $150 per Chainlink. And their prediction's even much more bullish than that, over $1,000 per Chainlink. And that's a possibility as well. Chainlink, an Ethereum-based token that powers a decentralized network designed to connect smart contracts to external data sources, currently has a market cap of under 5 billion compared to Ethereum's 45. So the reason that it's valuable is that blockchains are unable to speak in a trustless way with real-world data, meaning they require some sort of blockchain abstraction layer that lies between the blockchain and the outside world. Chainlink's importance has become apparent as billions of dollars have been locked up in DeFi products relying on smart contracts. And over the weekend as well, Chainlink's trading volume actually took over Bitcoins on Coinbase, guys, over a 24-hour period. It climbed to $163 million in 24-hour trading volume, which is 70% higher than Bitcoin's 96 million over the weekend, but only on Coinbase. Currently, it's sitting right under 14 US dollars, and the article ends here. A correction is very possible in the short term, but even if it were to double tomorrow, we still think it would be wildly undervalued in light of the long-term vision of Chainlink. If they achieve even a fraction of what they set out to do, the implications for enterprise, banking, derivatives, insurance, and more will be enormous. And that is exactly among some of the reasons why people are so bullish on Chainlink. Technical analysis aside, there is fundamental analysis that heavily supports Chainlink continuing to rise. And I think that's definitely been the main driver on so much hype and all of the reason Chainlink's been exploding lately. Awesome, guys. So let's pick a winner for the Ledger giveaway. Okay, this had, let's see how many comments, 213 unique comments, and we can start the raffle here. Wow, and the winner is David Hutchison, IOBTC. All right, that is a scam comment, so we have to pick another winner because that was not a real person. Let's see who the next winner is. Sweet Canary. Some say Band will have a higher price than Link, ? Ooh, interesting thought. Wow, congratulations, Sweet Canary. Make sure to send me an email in the description. You can find my email there. And as well, guys, if you're interested in trading, make sure to sign up with our links below. We have some of the highest bonuses on YouTube. And as well, you want to have as many exchanges and as many options for trading and taking out and putting in orders in this market before this bull market absolutely explodes.